Because little Johnny's in the backyard playing in that big mud puddle.
Did you leave the hose on?
No, the neighbor borrowed it yesterday.
Wait, is that the side where the septic...
Johnny, get out of there!
Having septic problems? At Mike Scott Plumbing, we can make those septic worries disappear. We can pump your septic tank, repair your drain field, and, if needed, even install a whole new system. At Mike Scott Plumbing, we don't take crap from anyone. We take it from everyone. 237-2888. Mike Scott Plumbing. If water runs through it, we do it.
I ask you, what is the world coming to? Dog eat dog. Well, I'm Jason White, and I'm with J-Dog Junk Removal and Hauling, a veteran-owned company. On Monday, January 4th at 8:35 a.m., I'll be in the studio of WOCA, where I hope to inform and help you with information on me and what my team does. So again, tune in on Monday, January 4th at 8:35 a.m., right here on The Source, WOCA. And please check out our website at jdog.com. Semper Fi.
Now you did it. Are you completely insane? He's back. He, who must not be named. The man, the myth. The only guy in Ocala to eat his own weight in fried pickles. Twice. Now, you asked for it. Sorta. Live and in person. It's Tom Schmitz.
Welcome back to Ocala Talks with Tom Schmitz. On a Monday morning, Esmirna is in the building now. She was running a little late because of a car accident that was holding everybody up. If you're out there on the roadway, be safe, take precaution. Try not to rush to get anywhere. Just look out for the people beside you, behind you, and in front of you. And, have a nice day and try not to get something going on with a car accident. Sonda, she's here though now, Sonda. So
she is here.
We're glad to have her. And by the way, as soon as she walked in, I started backpedaling. Look, I'm trying to get the stuff for you. Look, because she keeps me
on your toes.
Motivated. How about that? Is that a good word?
I was like, she is a very intimidating lady.
No. Good morning, Esmirna.
Good morning.
So, everyone, we're on Facebook Live, we're on YouTube Live. Esmirna Caraballo is here with ENAT, Esmirna's Notary Accounting and Tax Services.
Yes.
Esmirna, thank you so much for joining us. Super excited to have you here. So is Tom, even though he's scared. Could you please tell everybody more about what you do?
I'm not that scary, I promise. Well, I am a small business accountant, of course, Latin-based as well, Hispanic-based. We're very proud of that as well. Just your tax preparer, you're one that calls you all the time when we need something. And we also do collection agency too. That's where ENAT comes in as well. So the initials of Esmirna's Notary Accounting Tax Services. We focus hard on small businesses starting to begin from the start, to have your books on time, to have your papers on time, to have your banking and everything. So that way when it comes to now, which is in January tax season, everybody is ready to go. Right. And if you're not, that's okay. We take messes like people say too, so it's fine.
Yeah, that's awesome.
She looked at me when she said we take messes.
I saw that.
Because here's my first inclination with Esmirna, because Esmirna does the taxes for Susan, for just shipped. And Susan goes, I got this great accountant. And I go, well, I need an accountant. Susan goes, you're not happy with yours? I go, nah, I don't have one. She's like, how do you own a business and not have one? I go, well, you don't have to file taxes, but once every 3 years is a business. She goes, I don't think that's right. I go, no, that's right. So I said, but I'll go talk to Esmirna and see. So I go in and I say, so here's my deal. I hadn't filed tax in 3. What? I go, yeah, it's legal. You don't have to file once every 3 years. She goes,
He's doing
I don't know who told you that, but that's going to end up having you up in federal prison is what that's going to do. And so I said, well, here's all my stuff. She called me. She goes, you are not very together, are you? I go, what do you mean? She goes, I got questions. But I was a mess. Don't get me wrong. I hadn't filed taxes in 2016. Yeah. I was a mess. The IRS is now very happy with me.
Good.
Because Esmirna straightened it all out.
Yes, I saved them, guys. If not, he wouldn't be here now.
But that's what she does.
Be here.
That's what she does. It's not only does she help small businesses, but she helps the ignorant. Because the law says ignorance. No, I was ignorant. And the law says ignorance is not an excuse. So I was not informed correctly.
Yeah.
But it was very painless. Esmirna took it. She called me. She said, I need you to come in, sign a few things. I came in, signed a few things. Now everybody's happy with me, except Esmirna, because I still don't get her stuff on time.
No, I'm still hounding him, guys. And everyone else out there knows that.
No, we were just saying that you are probably every person that we know's accountant.
That's awesome, guys.
She's like the accountant of the entrepreneurial world.
Yes.
Ocala.
Yes,
Yeah.
and I don't mind. That's awesome. So, especially for the small businesses, because I am a CPA, but in Ohio. So here I've opened it as a small business, so that way small businesses don't run away.
Yeah.
So, and then we do have our good CPAs, the big guns, like I call them, and I'd love to refer the big guns to the big guns. You know, something like that where we're all together in one, and then the big guns, they now refer the small ones to me, and it's something I like to focus on. So I like to grow. Let's grow together.
Right.
And yes, I pound you, but it's for the good.
How important is it to you, though, that you also give back to the community you're from and make sure that the Hispanic community has someone that they feel comfortable with? Because you and I have talked about this a lot. The Hispanic community, especially the Hispanic community that doesn't speak good English, they sometimes fall through the cracks because there's nobody to communicate with them and help them, and they need tax preparation and stuff like that too. How gratifying is it to you that you can give back to that community?
It's amazing to be able to translate the tax language from English to Spanish for them to have a better understanding on why do they owe or why will they get money back. I mean, who's going to question money back? But, they're scared too to say, well, why am I getting that money back? And so to me, it's very important to let the Latin community, the Hispanic community say, hey, she's right here and she's going to explain every step of it. And that's what I do. I like to sit as the accountant, as the tax preparer, sit there and say, this is what this is what that is, and this is why, unfortunately, you owe, or this is why, great, you get money back. And it's also something they have a better understanding. We'll come back the next year. Yeah. One of the things we do focus on is the visa workers that are only here for 10 months. Mm-hmm. So those 10 months is very imperative. They need to have these taxes done on time and extremely correctly, because if not, they can lose that and can't come back in when they're supposed to come in. Okay. So that's something that we really focus on in our office. And to me, I love it. It's a passion. Yeah. And I'm able to translate it, so that's even better.
And so that somehow landed you in the president role for the Hispanic Business Council.
Yes.
Tell us more about that.
So the Hispanic Business Council is a nonprofit organization as well. And it's awesome because it was needed for the Hispanic community. They now have somewhere to come to network. So network, Son, this network is the most important thing to do when you want to grow your business. But it's also for the community to come out as well. They don't have to own a business. Yeah. They can still come out and see who's out there for them, you as marketing, or, somebody that just wants to know what Facebook is, they can come to you. Mm-hmm. Someone that just wants to say hi on the radio, or myself with the accounting or on. Yeah. It's something where, even like with Just Shipped, she just did such great trying to ship to our countries, and it's something that we were very thankful of. And you don't have to own a business to come to our networks, to come to our lunches and dinners and stuff like that.
And you also don't have to be Hispanic.
No, you don't have to be Hispanic. It's just called Hispanic because it was two Hispanics, myself and Julian Sinistera, that put it together for the community to come out, business community, small businesses, entrepreneurs, those that are thinking about it too.
Why do you think a place like where we live, Ocala, as progressive as it's become, it's no longer slow-cala, it's actually, Ocala, it's...
Grow-cala.
Yeah, it's Grow-cala. Yes. Why do you think it took so long, though? Because the Hispanic population has been here since, the 1500s, when Ponce de Leon and those guys came on board. Why do you think it took so long for something like this to happen, where in a community where we have a large Hispanic population, it's just now getting to where there's a voice for the Hispanic population?
That's it right there. There was no voice. There was no voice speaking. Even when I got here, and with Julian's story too, when we both got here, obviously separate times, but he said the same thing when he arrived. And when I arrived, where's the Hispanic community? And there wasn't any. And to my opinion, mine as Esmirna's opinion, I think it was just more scared. Mm-hmm. A lot of the Hispanics were scared. And so that's what they needed, was a voice. So we stood up, and that was our voice. And it was something where we said, let's just try it. Let's see what we can do. And from there, it went on. And it was something needed. And when something's needed, it's going to progress. It's going to grow. And that's what it is.
And now there's even a magazine coming out.
Yes, we're very excited. We have a magazine coming out called Hola Centro Florida, and the first, I think the first one will be in January. We're very excited, so you guys can take advantage and get your logos or get your advertising on there as well.
Very affordable advertising. If
Yes.
anyone is interested in advertising to the Hispanic community in Ocala, Marion County, around here, incredibly affordable right now. Get in on it.
Hola, Central Florida.
Hola Centro Florida. Yes.
I know. See, I speak Spanish. That says
I
hello.
can see that.
I know exactly the words you need to know to be able to function. I went to Mexico for Christmas 2 years ago. Baño, cerveza,
knew you would say.
taco.
There we go.
What's the other one? Buenas tardes. I know that. Good afternoon, because I didn't wake up in the morning.
At
So I
least
don't
he's
know
polite.
so.
It's not just
And they would say "stupido gringo" and point me towards some beer.
At least you got what you wanted.
The problem is, though, I grew up in Florida all my life, South Georgia, around Hispanic populations because of the farming community, and I was a horrible person not learning that language, the language of Spanish, because I was, it's America. I don't need to learn. And now I find myself at 54 years old really behind times because it's very difficult for me to communicate with a large part of the population of this area.
Well, that's why you come to the Hispanic Business Council and you start learning with us, right, Sonda? Sonda knows.
I just need to get Babbel.
Or translate.
And you know what, though? There is such a huge need right now for bilingual workforce in our community, right?
Yes, there is.
So many businesses are looking specifically for people that do speak Spanish as well, because there is such a huge population growing here now. Even, in my dad's practices, we are only looking for staff that speak Spanish at this point. Right? Because that's what half of our patients are.
Yes.
So it's definitely a huge movement currently where so many more Hispanics are moving into this community. And the fact that you guys are here, right? And yes, the Hispanic Business Council, but also your individual businesses, right? With all of you, Hispanic business owners just showing others that it's possible, that you can do it, that you just have to work for it.
Correct.
And you can do anything, right? So it's so inspiring to kind of be here in the middle of this now, right? So, I mean, I don't want to take up all your time. Tell us more. Share whatever you want before he kicks us out.
I know, right? No, it's amazing to be able to have the Hispanics come out now, come out of the shell, come out. Don't be scared. We're here for you. Come contact us, Hispanic Business Council. Just come to my office as the accounting firm. We'll help you from there, help you grow. That's all we want is not only the Hispanic community either, but it's also the small business community, entrepreneurs, startups, college students that don't even want to go to college. Let's go. Let's do this. Even if it's for a job, as what you're doing is what we're doing too for Hispanics. Let's do this. We can definitely help you. So come and see me if you need tax advice.
And how can people find you? Where's your website?
So website is esmirnasproservices.com. My social media is Esmirna Carvalho or Esmirna's Notary. And everyone has my number. I'm on Google too. Or call Sonda.
Or call me.
Or call Tom.
Or call Susan,
Anybody.
everybody.
We all know how to get in touch with Esmirna.
And
here.
tax announcements?
Ooh, there's a lot of tax changes, you guys. So just come out and see me. I'm not allowed to announce it publicly because they had told us not to do that. But definitely come call me. There's a lot of good stuff, actually. So COVID actually wasn't that bad, guys. So come see me, and I'll let you guys know what happened.
EsmirnasProServices.com.
Yes, or just call me.
Or call.
Well, I'm glad you got here safe, and I'm glad we got to hear from you.
Yes, thank you, guys.
Thank you so much.
We'll be right back after this timeout. 1370 AM, 96.3 FM. WOCA, The Source.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.